The purpose of the Vertebrate Museum is to archive biodiversity. We have fishes and amphibians and reptiles, frogs, toads, turtles, lizards, snakes. We also have birds and mammals in the collection as well. We're upwards of 120,000 specimens. And the majority of our specimens are from southeastern Louisiana. We have specimens from the Gulf of Mexico, from Mexico, Belize, Jamaica. We have them from all over the world. At the present time, the Vertebrate Museum is primarily a research museum. We have undergraduate and master's students that use the specimens for research and study.
I am looking at the injuries of different lizards and turtles to look at their injury distributions. Is there a difference between injuries on the left and on the right? Are certain animals more likely to get injured on the right side versus on the left side?
Part of my thesis project is using salamander larval fecal samples to look at their diet. Their fecal material is really small and they're aquatic, so we have to run it through a water filter in order to collect the feces.
The recent NSF grant that I've gotten for the collection is to recurate the specimens. A lot of the specimens we received from Tulane were stored in isopropyl, and it's a less ideal long-term preservative. We're transferring all of those specimens over to ethanol for long-term storage.
So I took the isopropyl out. Before I can put it in ethanol, it has to go through a H2O bath. Then it gets to 10% ethanol, and then 25%, 50%, 70%.
The second component is to put our data into databases that are then published online on searchable museum websites so people all over the globe can see what specimens that we have.
My job is to enter all of the historical information for the specimen into our database and then assign Southeastern numbers. From there, it becomes a part of our collection.
Part of the outreach and education component at Southeastern's Vertebrate Museum involves going out and reaching out and going to where the people are.
We're going to develop a traveling Vertebrate Museum outreach program called The Bone Show. Our goal is to take cool specimens into schools and have specimens out that people can touch, they can see, they can ask questions about, to sort of educate the public of the importance of collections and the organisms that we have in our part of the world.
We also have an education component, so when school groups or scout groups or homeschool groups are capable of coming to the university, we have an outreach education room where we're going to do different activities and programs that involve the museum specimens and different skills that are involved with understanding biological diversity.
We want to get younger audiences through the museum and in our outreach program to further foster their interest in the natural world, even as little kids. If we can do a little bit of that, that's what we want to do.